Today we're going to start our group mental fast, and it'll be from today through the 23rd of May. And so what we're doing is working on really refocusing our energies so we can become recentered and get in better alignment with what it is that we truly want to manifest. And oftentimes we expose ourselves to so many different things during the day that really get us sidetracked from what we truly want, from what we want to accomplish. Like, for example, we'll be scrolling social media several times a day, and we're ultimately exposing our subconscious mind to all of these subjective realities, different pictures, ads, situations, constantly swaying our unconscious mind from thing to thing, which is confusing for this part of us. And this is the part of us that helps us manifest or create our reality. So this week we'll be really going to work on refocusing our energies, in directing our energies in more of a conscious, directed way. So being more aware of where our desired direction is would be a good start, right? Having an intention of what you want, know what you want, have a specific goal or destination in mind. And I recommend writing down your goals if you haven't already. You could use, or if you have a planner, I recommend the Law of Attraction planner. It's really helpful because it gives you a lot of space to write out your goals, your motivations, and to be able to track it daily as well. So what we're going to be doing is be consciously more aware this week of where our inner dialogue is, right? Our inner conversations. And this is where we can observe our patterns of thinking. And once you observe a self-limiting thought pattern, you can acknowledge it for what it is. It's an old belief, right? Something that you may have been able to justify in the past, but no longer resonates. And once you have this acknowledgement, you can refocus your energy. You can perhaps start thinking about what thought you can put in its place, and then thinking about what actions you can give to this thought form so that it can have more energy. And I'll explain. So maybe it's a new goal or something that you want, and you can think of smaller steps that you can take to get there. And then you can pull up the emotion of gratitude. Or if you can't, just pull that up automatically. Some people can, some have a more difficult time. You could think of a past time where you felt grateful for something similar, and just kind of remember what that felt like. And instead of so much thinking about that past event, think of the feeling, the emotion that came with it, and then place that emotion with the visualization of what you want to give energy to, like your goals, right? Also, by paying attention to what we're expecting or assuming of others, or how we're reacting to others, or certain areas of life that maybe feel limiting or stuck, this will give you a hint at what aspects need to be looked at, right? To dissect any self-limiting thoughts in order to shift them into a thought pattern which is in alignment with what you truly want, instead of giving your unconscious attention to things that are not helping you align with your goals, with what you truly want to get out of life, right? Or what you want to manifest. So when deeper beliefs come up, you can be aware of them. You can acknowledge if it's something that you've reinforced due to some type of belief you once had. That unconscious acceptance is what creates that vibrational response. So you can acknowledge that it has no power of its own. A lot of our thoughts are basically a habitual way of thinking, right? And then putting energy to the direction in which you want to go in, right? You might want to create a list of everything that you want to create, right? Any goals you have, and then ask yourself what's stopping you for each one. What belief is in opposition? See it as an opportunity to reclaim your misplaced power, to shift your belief system to a more aligned, that's more aligned with your goals. So acknowledge it, work through it, and replace it with a new idea. Be aware of your thought processes this week, how you're reacting, and you might want to incorporate any practice that might help you get in alignment. What I like to do is, I meditate when I first wake up, and then I kind of give myself a little pep talk, and I think about my goals. I think about what I want to achieve for the day. And you can also use affirmations, self-talk. You can utilize some breathing techniques and set the intention to choose how you let things affect you, right? Especially if you have no choice but for some people to be around you that aren't exactly in alignment with what you want. You can still choose not to allow them to get to you. You can choose how you respond, right? You can choose not to allow negative shit to hold your attention. You can choose to embody a state in alignment with what you want. And once you've accepted and aligned internally with a desire, no external thing or person can keep you from it. No person or outer thing can get in the way of your dreams, of your success, your freedom, your goals. And once the end result or desire is accepted within the unconscious, all circumstances, daily actions, experiences, all lead to fulfillment of the desired end result. Nothing can get in the way. All circumstances reshape to fit the pattern unfolding through you. So all steps continue to lead to the desired direction. Unless the desire changes, then a new direction's magnetized. Remind yourself that you have the power of selection. It's a God-given right. So you are able to choose what you want, right? And often we don't realize that we are choosing it daily, whether it's unconscious or consciously, right? So this is about taking your power back and learning to manifest in the direction of your desires, of your true desires, instead of your unconscious, pattern desires that may be leading you to a direction. This is your chance to see what direction you're going in and to create the path consciously. When we know about the law of our own being, all the other universal laws work in our favor because we're aligned to the center that all actions extend from. Then we truly become an active participant in our own evolution. This allows us to decide what we attract by what we accept, assume, or imagine as true. I just have a couple more things, and then I'll pull some cards. I just want to get a little couple messages for the day, a little inspiration. Okay, know exactly what you want. Make sure you have a specific, you can make like a SMART goal, which is specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and true. Or just any goal, any type of, it could be, just something in general, like you want happiness, you want abundance. And then create a short mental scene that implies that it is already done, right? So the end result. So get in a real relaxed state. And this week I'm going to lead a couple, maybe 3 group meditations so that we can really practice this. Together as a group, it makes it more powerful. So knowing what you want and then, coming in a relaxed state, getting in that theta state and replaying this image over and over again, right? Until it's very vivid, until it generates a feeling, or until you fall asleep. Right? So every day when you wake up, you should be thinking about this goal as if it's already happened, right? The end result has already taken place and you're feeling that gratitude for it. Questions to ask. What I like to do is I put my hand on my heart, and you can really truly ask any question that you want. You have the answer to everything within you. But what I do is I just take a couple deep breaths, and then you can ask these questions one at a time. Things like, what do I really want in life? Right? What changes do I want to see in my personal world? What do I really desire? What feels expansive for me? What feels restrictive? Right? Where in my life am I feeling limited or stuck? So you can ask these things one at a time and observe the thoughts that come in, and they may lead to other questions. It's this internal dialogue, right? It's really important. Start thinking about yourself through the limiting thoughts that come up. Ask yourself, why would I think that? Why would I believe that? What would cause me to think or feel that way? Right? Why wouldn't I think place your goal here is possible? Right? So by observing these thoughts, you begin telling yourself that they're not true. Right? We're talking about limiting thoughts here. When observing them, you can acknowledge them. With your eyes closed, you can say, an affirmation such as, I know who I am now, right? Repeat it and put emphasis on different parts of the word, different words at different times, right? I know who I am now. I know who I am now, right? And just reflect on that. So say it quietly, say it in different tones. I know who I am now. Create feelings around that. Remind yourself that you're supported, that you're loved, that you're worthy. Right? I'm meant to experience expansion. I'm meant to embody happiness, joy, beauty, truth, peace of mind, inspiration. Start speaking what you want as yours. I can have exact home I want or better. I get to have it because I decided that. I accept and I allow. I'm ready for it. I don't have to worry because it is done. I get to have what I want without suffering or going through difficulty to get it. I know who I am now. I am who I say I am. I'm completely aligned with my desire. I fully allow the exact home or better of my heart's desire to come into full manifestation now. I see it, I feel it, I know it. Right? So these types of self-talks are just really important, and you want to switch it up so that it has to do with what you want. But so let's see. Yeah, so whatever feels like it's out of alignment with you, anything feeling stuck, lacking, or limiting is truly just a sign of your inner growth. It's an opportunity. Through seeing and acknowledging what feels limiting, you can reclaim the misplaced energy and direct it consciously in a powerful new direction. Life will become easier because you're in alignment with life from within. So get the idea, the image, the desired state of mind first. Focus attention in the direction of it and develop the feeling to align with the desire more fully. So physical actions will follow without resistance. And if there's any doubts or limiting beliefs that surface, immediately acknowledge them. Remind yourself that they have no power, that they're surfacing so that you can reclaim the misplaced energy and work through them. And then reaffirm the direction that you're aligning with. Focus on the solution, on the end result, or on the desired state that's already done. And do that often, right? Direct your attention with what you want often. Catch yourself when you're having any self-limiting beliefs and acknowledge them and do a little self-talk. See where they came from, why you believe that way, why you think that way, and then give yourself permission to release those thoughts, right? To start thinking in a new way, to start directing your attention instead of on the shit that you don't want. Stop giving that power. Start affirming, reaffirming over and over what it is that you truly want. All right, so I'm just going to pull a few cards. Nourishment in reverse. So you may want to look at what areas or aspects of life that you haven't really been honoring, right? Where have you been lacking nourishment in your life? Perhaps you need to, perhaps your body's been telling you to do something. There's been this kind of lack of acceptance regarding this. So now is your chance to really pay attention to how your body's feeling. Pay attention to anything that comes up that you don't need to accept anymore, right? These limiting beliefs. And when you start nourishing your body and, treating your body for what it is a temple, right? It houses your soul. And when you start paying attention to it and feeding it the nourishment both on a physical and a mental and an emotional level, you'll find that it starts working in your favor, right? Your pains start going away, you start healing, having spontaneous healings. And making sure that you're getting into a state of non-action, a state of acknowledgement, of just sitting with yourself and allowing your thought process to take place instead of having it be directed in a way that's constantly worrisome or thinking that you always need to do something. That could be a self-limiting belief. Oh, I love this. And then we got change. And that's a pretty good sum up, I think. We're changing our beliefs to be more in alignment with what we really want. Understanding that you have that power, right? And looking at anything that is out of alignment, any resistance that comes up. Looking at what you need to let go of in order to get on this path, right? So today I would challenge you guys to at least sit 3 times, at least just pondering your goal. You're going to be pulling up that feeling of gratitude. for already having it, whatever it is that you want, picturing it already done, feeling that gratitude. And again, if you can't just pull up that emotion of gratitude, just thinking about something in the past that you were grateful for, and remembering that feeling, remembering how you felt, and then placing that feeling with kind of imagining or pretending or picturing, visualizing your goal as if it's already here. Hopefully I explained that right. So I think that's it. I hope you guys have a blessed day. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for participating in this. I've done this for a couple years now, and it's just been really helpful. It's helped me manifest a lot quicker. So I was going to also mention, so instead of really allowing yourself to be swayed, like a day for me this week, every day is going to look like I'm going to wake up and I'm going to do a little meditation. I'll do my little self-talk. And then instead of scrolling Facebook, like, oftentimes I will, I am going to look at my goals, look at what I need to get done, what I want to get done, and then start getting them done, whether it's, organizing the house, making the house feel better, or working on my son and I's homework, and, just really not allowing my subconscious to get a hold of anything that's out of alignment with what I want to get done. So this week is really about focusing your attention on your goals instead of allowing it to drift into other directions, right? Because your unconscious, your subconscious mind takes in everything that you expose yourself to, and then it kind of gets confused, right? So by consciously directing yourself towards your goals, it just brings you into alignment, and then also, I would suggest taking a few minutes to do the little self-talk, like I was, saying. Maybe you want to write those questions down, and then just one at a time, ask yourself, what do you need? What's going to, what changes do I want to see, right? What do I really desire? What feels expansive for me? And then if any self-limiting thoughts come up, just kind of acknowledging them. All right, I'm repeating myself now. I love you guys. I will see you soon. I'll be on later, I think, to either later or tomorrow I'll do a meditation. I think I might do it later. It depends how much time I get. But I love you guys. See you later.